Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Abundant Love. After a long time, today I'm back with another pick a card reading. I'm keeping it timeless whenever you bump on it. How are the next 30 days going to be for you from whenever you are watching this? As usual, there are three options. This is for option 1 viewer, this is for option 2 viewers, and this is for option 3 viewers. Now you can pick any one or more than one option based on what resonates really strongly with you. Once you've made your choice, you can go to the video description or to the pinned comment and click on the timestamp next to your choice. Your reading will start from there. Now I want to say I already have pre-shuffled the cards so that the reading is quicker, but if you want me to shuffle cards on camera, let me know in the comments. I'll try to do that, okay, in some of the readings. I'll say my usual prayer now. You can use this time to make a choice. Dear gods, goddesses, angels, spirit guides, ascended masters, and all the white light workers of the universe, please put me and the viewers of this video inside your protection bubble. Through this video, please help viewers receive messages they need to hear about the next 30 days. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. Lots and lots of love. Okay, now I'll keep this other two options aside so that we can get started with our first option. Sorry. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 1 viewers. So I have already pre-shuffled the cards, so we will look at all your cards together. The card that you chose from the Energy Oracle is the Door to Romance card. Okay, so I don't want to bump on the mic, so I'll keep the cards on this side. So definitely the first vibe that I'm getting from your reading is something, some blockage, some heaviness from your heart chakra is releasing, like, the lava coming out of the volcano. It's like a huge release from the heart chakra that is happening. So, uh, you know, how do I say this? It is like a process, but it's not like a process that will take over a long time. I think it was already happening. The healing, the heart chakra healing process had started few years back, but now it's getting intensified because you're very close to completing this process. Okay, so you will feel like for a very short time in the next 30 days probably something is very intense, or some thoughts are coming up from like way years back, and you're like, I haven't even thought about this for years. Why are these things coming up with so intense emotion? They are coming up because they want to be permanently released from your system. Okay, so yeah, and for some of you, I'm seeing like your love life literally is taking a very positive turn. It doesn't matter whether you are single, you're married, you are in a live-in relationship with anyone, or in any kind of situationship. Something in your heart, some rigid perspective you had about yourself is now shifting drastically. Okay, and that's why many things will shift. You will feel lighter, and you will be surprised that how on earth were you carrying such heaviness in your heart, because earlier it really felt it was a part of you, you could not let it go, but now it just goes without effort. That kind of heaviness is being removed. Okay, yeah. I'll show you your surrender card because it says surrender your ego. And I'll read the message here. It says, cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. See, a big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. It's almost like this cage was your ego that wasn't letting your heart flourish in a natural, effortless way. The effortlessness was missing. Loving was a, chore for you before, where you had a plan, okay, how will I show my love like that? But that block is being removed now because your ego automatically has come to a balanced equilibrium state. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense, but honestly, guys, I recently myself went through this in the past 1.5 months. I was extensively traveling, going to spiritual retreats, but my heart was really heavy. And I didn't know how to change the situation, so I wasn't focusing on that. But then, when the time is right, I started automatically feeling some intense things which were very, how should I say, not what I expected my brain to feel. Okay, and my brain was opposing that. No, I wasn't feeling like this even like 3 weeks back. How can I feel this exact opposite things? And then, I just let it be, because that's the ego telling me, no, I'm like this, I cannot be like that. So I just went with the flow. And so much heaviness just got lifted off my chest like that, just because that ego thing, or I think it's all part of our mind, which tells us that no, 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 you are supposed to be like this, you cannot do that. um, I just allowed myself to relax it a little bit. That okay, if I'm making, especially in matters of the heart, we often feel that we are making a mistake. We have been fooled before. We have been taken advantage of. But again, if people are doing those things, they are the ones who are damaging their own conscience. Okay, as long as your conscience is in good shape, uh, then I don't think you need to worry. Especially in the next 30 days, I'm seeing there is something, some burden that you were carrying for years, and for some of you probably lifetimes, and you really didn't know how to resolve that, and now it's automatically getting resolved, because you're balancing your ego also means letting go of certain fears. Okay, so that is also happening for many of you. Some fears are being removed on its own, and you feel you are no longer the same person, as if you're a brand new person. So like that, even if you're married for 10-15 years, you suddenly feel like a newly married couple with your partner. Things like that are happening. Okay, it's beautiful, it's magical. But again, your guides are reminding that sometimes your mind will tell you that no, 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 I shouldn't be like this, then this person will judge me and all. Don't worry about all that. Okay, you just allow yourself to feel what you feel at that moment and act accordingly. Okay, um, that's amazing. You also have the card from the angels, be assertive. Oh, wow. Now I can see many of you like thinking, oh, isn't it like conflicting with surrendering my ego? Um, I think it's here in your scenario, my dear option one viewers, it's quite the opposite. They are encouraging you to be assertive in expressing exactly what you feel, instead of allowing your ego to say that no, this is not what you felt a month before. It doesn't make sense. um, Again, without sharing too much information, I went through the same exact thing, where I was wondering why are these opposite emotions coming, when for say past 10 years I had like certain emotion about a certain situation. And at that time, I really had to accept that yes, it has changed. I don't know why it has changed. I don't know how long it'll stay like this, but it has changed, and I shouldn't force it to be something else. I should just openly admit to myself that okay, it is like this now, and then share it with the world. And then the world may have questions and all, but this is what I feel at the present moment. I think that is what you have to do. For some of you, this specific scenario is coming up, where you want to follow your heart. In case of, say, like a job situation where you have multiple offers, or a situation where you want to grow, you want to do something bigger, but your ego or your family or somebody is saying that no, you cannot do that and all. So here the guidance is, don't approach them from a place of ego that, oh no, I know best what I'm doing. But at the same time, be assertive in the sense that you be respectful, you be kind, but at the same time be firm and say that no, this is really my calling and I want to try it out. I want to give myself a chance to try this thing out, in case of, job scenario, or you wanting to go to a different place to pursue your career or a hobby, just starting like a parallel thing. uh, yeah, this assertiveness is coming like you taking a stand for yourself, but without being, that super aggressive, or without being defensive. Okay, there's nothing to fear when we are defensive. At least in my case, I can tell you from my experience, whenever I find myself that, oh, I'm yelling at someone to prove my point, then when I contemplate later, I realize, okay, somewhere I had even like 10% fear, which probably the other person was reflecting. And that's why I got mad, because this internal fear that I wasn't even telling myself that I have this, another person was speaking it out loud. So things like that, it's all like an internal transformation that you're going through in the next 30 days, but it's super super important. So be kind to yourself, but at the same time be assertive, be in touch with yourself, your sensitive self, your emotions. And yeah, like, if there is any portion of you which is very rigid or which is being very critical, then surrender that to the divine, to the higher power, to your spirit guides. They will definitely help you. Okay, beyond this 30 days, I'm seeing there's a huge relationship blockage being resolved. Some of you who had trouble, having steady partners, that kind of blockage is being removed permanently. Okay, and then your fourth card, and this is the last card, is the Page of Pentacles. Again, this is a very beautiful scenario. That job scenario is coming to me again, where you are starting a new journey. Okay, it can be in your love life, it can be where you are relocating to a different place, or you are shifting jobs, trying out a new hobby. With the page energy, you are really new. But at the same time, with the pentacles, what I'm seeing is you are doing the work, doing the research, you are using your intellect to make informed decisions, you're gathering information and all that. And this is the beginning of something that can be very beautiful in the next 5 years or so. Okay, so definitely the important thing here is to have the beginner's mindset with the Page of Pentacles, but at the same time be assertive. Same time, don't let your ego feed you negative emotions. Okay, because your heart is expanding, your heart is opening up, and if you feel a lot of love, if you feel a lot of optimism, that's a good thing. You're not being delusional, okay? So yeah, that's how your next 30 days look like. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and share this video as much as you can. I'll see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Awesome. Let me put these cards back so that we can move on to the next option. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 2 viewers who chose this particular energy oracle card. I shuffled few other cards as well, so we will look at them all together. But let's see. So this reading is timeless for the next 30 days, and the card that you chose from the energy oracle is the storm warning. Okay. Don't get scared, don't freak out, because a lot of us are going through like a major stepping up of our inherent personality in the year 2025. Okay, a lot of things that were acting as blockages for several lifetimes are have the potential to be permanently removed and released in this planetary alignment that's going to happen in the next 5 years, and it starts from 2025. So definitely with a storm warning, there's a certain shaking up, but what I'm feeling is it's not new for you. There was always something, like it can be in any one aspect of your life, maybe one relationship at home, at work, or a certain friendship, or a certain, not even a relationship, like a work like thing that was stuck, finances, or some health condition which was bothering you for long, but it was kind of on the back burner, and now it's coming into focus with this sudden shaking up. I'm seeing with the Five of Cups energy that more than the thing actually being very difficult, your mind is making it very difficult to process, because with the Five of Cups, this person still has two cups that are full, but this person is really affected by the three cups that got spilled. So how do I see it? It's like, for some of you, it's like, why me? Why me? That's what I'm hearing. It may be like, a job scenario, losing a job, or suddenly, unexpectedly, someone betrays you. Something you thought was very strong, you suddenly realize the foundation was not strong. And that why me is bothering you. And here your angels are saying this was meant to be. Okay, again, please don't fear. It's not something that you don't know about. For most of you, I'm feeling you already know what this is, because it's not like it's that portion of your life which you try not to think about because it's already chaotic. And now your angels are like, we are bringing into focus instead of pushing it or suppressing it, so that you can free yourself from it permanently. Okay, it can be a relationship, it can be a job where the boss was like really bothering you, but you wouldn't want to leave it because of the pay package. Okay, same thing with a relationship that you were not happy, but at the same time it was giving you some sense of security. And that's why now that it goes even more downhill, in the next 30 days, you will initially be like, why me? Okay, this is coming in very strongly. But I'll show you the surrender card. It says surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. So, again, this is something I can relate to very much because this happened with me in the recent past only. Like I was telling option one viewers also, I was extensively traveling in the past 3 months and working a lot. But one aspect of my life was seriously blocked, and I didn't know what to do about it. Okay, so this example I'm giving is, don't think the storm warning is for everything. Okay, in some other aspect of your life you can well be flourishing, but there's one aspect that you know was already weak that is being shaken up, so that you at least acknowledge that okay, this is weak, and this needed to leave, or this was stopping me from growing, or something like that. And then the final card, which is really important, is about forgiveness. Okay, so all this shaking up is happening because you are either not forgiving another person or a situation, or for many of you, you haven't forgiven yourself for a mistake that you had no control over. You keep reliving that in your mind. Okay, and in the next 30 days, that's what you are learning. Sometimes when people come for a tarot reading and all they get is like, oh, next 30 days only forgiveness is happening, they don't realize that is the most important thing of all. Because going back to my own experience in the last 3 months, I really had to learn it. I thought I knew it, I was practicing it, but it was happening superficially, not happening from the depths of my heart. And then because I really cannot pinpoint what I did or what somebody else did or what changed, but I allowed myself to be what I needed to be at those specific moments. Okay, like if I needed to be somewhere else focusing on something, it was fine, but at the same time I accepted that this portion of my life is not working. I wasn't trying to fake it that okay, this is fine, this is fine. I told myself, and I told other people also when asked, that yeah, this particular aspect of my life, it's not working, but I don't want to focus on that. I'll focus on things that are working. That is still a blessing. But yeah, this thing, of course, it bothers me, it makes me sad, but I won't resist what's happening naturally. And that kind of acceptance actually turned the process of forgiveness, it accelerated the process. It happened naturally without my mind getting involved. And by the end of 3 months, I suddenly realized that I no longer have that rigidity towards that situation, which I had probably for the last 10, 12 years, which was surprising even for me. That how did it happen? So again, I took some time to acknowledge that and just test it out, that it's not an illusion, it's actually the feeling has changed in my heart. So and then I felt so light. I cannot even begin to tell you how much lighter I felt. So don't feel it's like a bad time you're going through. In fact, it's quite the opposite. I will say it's a humongous blessing. Now that I went through the same thing where I was in a 5 of Cups mode, like I had some blessings, but then something was really not working and I had no hope that it'll ever work. But that was when the blessing came in, because I gave up control without my mind getting involved. And then the divine did what they have to do. The spirit guides, my guru, I don't know. Some higher power did they what they have to do, and all had to do was just not uh, resist anything, and accept each moment as it came. I really don't mean to lecture you, my dear option 2 viewers, but this is what is coming in, and I just wanted to share my 2 cents, because once you've gone through the process, and when you come out of that process, for some of you it'll take 30 days, for some of you it can take 1.5 months, 2 months, but you are definitely coming out of the process feeling much lighter, much more productive, feeling much more blessed, that okay, that heavy thing has been lifted. The thing about emotional heaviness is we get so used to carrying it that we don't know how badly it's stopping us from achieving a beautiful life while we are carrying it. But only when it goes away, then you realize, oh my god, I'm suddenly feeling 10 years younger or much lighter. Like that. Literally, I felt like that. That situation, I felt, oh my god, it's just shifted like this, and I felt I have gone 10 years back, and I have more vitality, more optimism regarding everything. So that is what is happening for you in the next 30 days, my dear option 2 viewers. You are going through a shake-up, but at the same time, you are forgiving yourself, your others, and there is a surprise for you, which at the end of the next 30 days, which the divine does not want to reveal now. And all they are saying is just trust the divine and surrender to the divine timing. Okay, justice will be served. Maybe this is very, very specific, but that's what came in. Justice will be served. Okay, but don't wait for it, don't think about it, don't analyze it, just surrender to the higher power. This is all I have for you, my dear option 2 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, share this video as much as you can, and subscribe to my channel Abundant Love if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye-bye. Awesome. Let me put this back so that we can get started with our final. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 3 viewers who have chosen this particular energy oracle. I have shuffled all 4 cards so that the reading goes faster. But if you want me to shuffle cards on camera, let me know in the comments. That's what I'll stick to. But this helps in saving some time. So the card that you chose from the energy oracle for the next 30 days is the door to value. Ooh, the door to value is opening. So next 30 days, there's a lot of material abundance that is coming your way, okay? Abundance in all forms, abundance of love, abundance of health, gifts, goodies, money. So which is amazing because you deserve it. You have gone through a lot and you have given a lot of tests. Your spirit guides are applauding. They're like very, very proud of you, and that's why the next 30 days, it's like the whole world is at your beck and call. You got the wheel of fortune. So the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. Okay, I won't be surprised if some of you, like get suddenly like win a lottery or have like a sudden financial gift from something that you had forgotten about. But again, please don't go and start buying lottery tickets just because you saw this reading. But definitely you have finished one karmic cycle, okay, and you have successfully done the work to come out of your poverty mindset, that lack mentality that so many of us carry subconsciously. You worked on that. Some of you, I'm feeling, you've worked with the law of attraction and different manifestation techniques and all, and now your spirit guides are like, we see you, we hear you, and now is the time where you will not have to survive anymore. Now you will thrive. So the next 30 days are like super super abundant for you. The word that's coming in is abundance. Oh, your guides are also saying surrender to your intuition. Tune in to your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. Okay, so again, if you are connecting to the divine, you will get a lot of messages from your spirit guides or your intuition. Through your intuition, you will get a lot of divine guidance, and you will know what to do, when to do, what to say, when to say. So it's super exciting for you guys. You will be like, oh, suddenly I have superpowers, like that, all this three cards is so so positive. So some of you, I'm seeing you are starting something. It can be anything. It can be like a business venture, it can be like a new idea, it can be a new channel, or it can be a relationship. Yeah, if you had health issues, it can be some new treatment on your health condition that you're starting, which is giving you great benefits. And what I'm seeing is they have given a timeline that a year from now, okay, from whenever you are watching this reading, so the reading is for the next 30 days, but in the next 30 days, the wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. The door to value is opening, where you're starting something with this positive energy, not only energy, with this positive energy, resources, your intuition being on point, that will give you great rewards a year from now. Okay, so it's really exciting, guys. I'm so happy for you. Your next 30 days look awesome, and what's more is you are laying the foundation of something even more awesome, which you will know by the end of a year from when you're watching this. Okay, so this is all I have for you. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, share this video as much as you can, and subscribe to my channel Abundant Love if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed, lots and lots of love. Bye bye.